Today we're just going to do an unboxing of a Motion Yuka Mini 800, which is a brand new machine for 2025. Everything that Motion has brought out for this year so far that we've had a look at has been fantastic. I'm sure that the Yuka Mini will be the same. So we're just going to crack this open and show you what you get inside. On top, first thing, like with all of Motion's 2025 products, you've got this really handy quick start guide. So it's just nice, clearly laid out of all the bits on the robot, what you're looking at, what you're expecting to find in the box. And then on the reverse side, a step-by-step guide of your installation. So all this information is on the app and it's in the user manual, but this is just a really nice, clear way to get you started. So on the top, looks like we've got the base plate for the charging station, and then inside here, you can see we've got the shaped inner with all these pieces in here. So I'll just take them out. So we've got this, which usually on Motion products houses a physical copy of your user manual or the product guide as they've named it. So everything you need to do in there. As I mentioned, a lot of the setup is described in the app and on the quick start guide. It's nice to have a physical manual. We've got a set of spare blades. These blades are already fitted on the machine, I suspect. They have been on every other Motion model that I've opened up. We've got a spare packet there. You've got the safety key. So this goes in, like this type goes in the top of the machine, so that clips on top there, and then that means that the machine will operate. Without the safety key, it won't work at all. And you've got the antenna for the reference station. So this is what outputs the radio signal that the reference station uses to communicate with the robot, and that goes with the reference station itself, which is here. So that just screws in. We've got power supply for the base station itself. We've got this brush, which again is something that's new for 2025. This is included in all the models I've opened up so far. It's got a nice little stiff brush that's for cleaning the underside of the robot. So while it's technically rated that you could hose the underside of the machine, I would always recommend cleaning any robot lawnmower with a stiff brush like this, or just a damp cloth. I wouldn't recommend hosing any robot from the underneath, no matter what they're rated. I think it's best to avoid that. But Motion has supplied a tool for doing that cleaning without having to use any water, which is great. We've got this accessory kit. So usually these contain a few things. Right, yeah, so we've got 4 things in here. 5 things, sorry. So we've got the power supply for the reference station. We've got the extension cable for the reference station as well. We've got expanding bolts, and we've got the Motion screwdriver, which is an accessory I really love. So this is a double-ended screwdriver that the end just pulls out of and turns around, and you've got Torx on one side and Phillips head on the other. Just a really nice tool to help you put everything together that you need to put together. And then finally we've got some pegs for the base station, and some pegs for cable management as well, and then just a big plastic Allen key, and that's used for the pegs that go into the ground to secure the base station. So the last things on this layer are the stake, or should I say the bracket, or the mounts for the reference station. So this is the same as the Yuka Mini. You've got this nice little bracket that you can reduce the size, so you can have it just be this small section here. you can adjust the angle of the top of it. It's kind of like a camera tripod, and that's already got the holes in, so that you can just mount this straight onto a wall if you've decided to put your reference station up high. And that's what those expanding bolts are for. So those already supplies. All you really need is a drill an appropriate hole in a brick wall and put those in. Or if you're going to put it on a fence, you will need to supply your own wood screws. Or you can just have this longer section in as well. You can still put it into the wall like that, and if you've got a roof that protrudes out a lot, you've got long soffits, and you need to get past those. You've got that there. Or alternatively, you've got this, which is a stake that screws into the end, and then more like the Luba 2 and the larger Yuka stake, you can just drive that into the ground and have the reference station on top, whichever is more suitable for your home. So here's the robot itself. What's quite nice about this model is there's absolutely no assembly whatsoever. So with the Luba 2, you've got to mount the vision module and you've got to pop the bumper on. With the Luba Mini, you've still got to put the vision module on, but the bumper comes already fitted. Whereas the Yuka Mini, it's essentially ready to go out of the box. So there's really nothing you have to do to it, aside from sort of sight your base station and do all your normal setup. So you've got your blade disc underneath there. You've got 5 blades on the blade disc, so a slight difference from the Lubas, which have 6 per blade disc. You've got your caster wheels there, which are nice and wide, which is good for traversing surfaces that are a little bit uneven. You've got these nice ridged wheels that have got good grip on them, and they've got a rubberized finish just on there too, which helps grip. You've got a manual height of cut adjustment, so that's really easy to do. That's just on the top there. You can change that from 20 millimeters to 60 in increments of 10 millimeters. And then you can see at the front there, you've got your vision module, your obstacle detection, and I mentioned the safety key earlier. There's also one fitted into the machine as it comes. So that one that was in the box is a spare. So here's the base station as well, or the charging station, whatever you want to refer to it as. So while there's no assembly of the robot itself, there is just a little bit of assembly to do with the base station. Don't worry, it's really simple. You just pop the charging relay on top of it there, flip it over, and then in this little pack of pegs that was in the accessory kit, you'll find you've got some torque screws. And there we go, that's the base station complete. So the Yuka Mini docks in the same way. Docks in the same way as the Luba and the Luba Mini. So you've got that IR strip on the base station, the same one on the robot, and then it just backs itself into the charging position there. So that is everything. So that's the Yuka Mini 800. The Yuka Mini 600 it will come in exactly the same way. So if you decide to go through either of those models, that's exactly what you'll expect to see in the box you receive. If you've got sort of a lawn that is sort of 600 square meters or under, or sort of between 600 and 800 square meters, really consider the Yuka Mini, because it's a fantastic little piece of kit. Really, really simple to use, easy to set up, and just a fantastic machine altogether. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more content and leave us a like. And if you've got any questions or comments, please do leave us a comment below. We try and respond to every comment we receive. So if you have any questions, please ask and we'll answer. Thank you very much.